Aquarius, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for December. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aquarius. Also note, guys, always it's a general read. I will be focusing on spirit messages, as these messages have been very deep. You guys know I do these once a month. If you're new to my channel, I do general reads, and then the rest of the month, 3 weeks of the month, I do love reads specifically. So whatever comes up is going to be general, and it's going to be for you, your transition internally too, on the soul, because that's what my channel is about the transition and the evolution of the soul. So we've had these eclipses, and I'm still picking up on these energies, and I really feel it's residual. I've been saying it so far for all the other signs I've already recorded, and you're my last air, so airs are my last signs I'm recording. And I have to say, what came up, I never yawn during a reading. So usually when I yawn indicates anxiety, which is what I was about to say. During meditation, there was a lot of sword energy that came up and needing to drop. But overall for the month, and we got the Fool and the Knight of Cups, and what I'm seeing here is it's time for a clean slate. So whatever is disturbing your mind at the moment, or maybe in the past, or for a while, or maybe these eclipses have brought something up, but it's for a clean slate, because we have the Fool and the Knight of Cups. You've got to approach this transition as a just more towards your heart. Like, you have to follow your heart. You have to take a leap. There's something that you need to transition. So in order to really release the burdens of the mind, Ace of Wands also, it was a strong energy, which still indicates action. Aces are action. Wands are action. So it's about action and something, again, that speaks to you, speaks to your soul, whatever that case may be. But let's see what else Spirit gives us, Aquarius. Even though we've got one major arcana, I love this deck, so we're going to pull one more major arcana for December for you, Aquarius. What is the transition for Aquarius for December? I've got two. So we've got the Strength card, inner strength. Yeah, you have a great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer to tell someone is no. So I think this is about that swords energy. So whatever it is, it's time for you to stand up for it, be powerful, not let things get, there's nothing you can't solve here. So don't let it get too much in your head. Find that courage, find that inner strength, tame that beast, which is whether the beast or the shadow of it is our habits in our mind. And then you've got the High Priestess. Go within. You are a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself after I just told you to take action. So it's either you guys have been sitting way too long, right, in this High Priestess mode, inside, maybe hermit, and this is why maybe you've thought about it enough. It's now to get the courage, right? You have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. So this is where I feel like it's more of like you spend too much time thinking about it. Now it's time to take action. So I'm not saying it's I'm going to contradict the message, because I do feel like it's time to take action. With this Fool's energy. Wow, what wants to fall out is soul alignment. Exactly. There's an integration of yourself and your soul's purpose happening at the same time. So when this integration happens, Aqua, we both know that when the integration happens, it requires us to go within, but when it happens at the same time, it also requires us to have some level of action. So this is why it's going to kind of be both energies, because right now there is an integration of your soul that's happening at the same time. And this is why all the swords energy, because integration is hard. So maybe this eclipse has given a lot of you a spiritual awakening, an awakening of some sort, a revelation of some sort that is causing you emotional and mental discourse. So we're gonna look at what you need to allow. That's fast. Yep, I allow myself to follow divine guidance. And that's all you can do when we're in that space. So the Fool is taking that leap of faith. So it is also taking that leap with faith, following divine guidance. So let's see what you have to surrender for December. Oh my goodness. So I guess Spirit's going to be extremely clear with this message, my Aquarius, because we have surrender negative thinking. You know, all those swords energies I was feeling in the mind. You have control over your thoughts. So when negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmation. So we're my Aquas, you guys are in the mind. And it's time to get out. So let's see what else we've got. This is going to be, I guess air signs are all going to be served, because I've noticed all the signs have been, all the elements, I've been recording by elements lately. All the elements have similar messages. So you're the first air. So I already know Gemini and Libra will have similar energies as well. So let's see what else we've got for you, Aqua. There was the Strength again. So we've got discontent and boredom, which is 4 of Cups, right? So I think this is the stagnation. So it's time to really take some level of charge, uplift your energy, find the strength, find the reason, find the drive. It's time to just get out of it. There goes that 9 of Swords, suffering in silence. My goodness. Oh. I freaking knew it. Oh God, air signs. So we've got 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, heartache and loss, and we've got 5 of Swords, conflict and defeat. Ah, my air signs. I mean, it's a lot of mind. It's a lot of it's discourse, mental discourse here, and it's the need to kind of move yourself. Yeah, material harvest. This is 9 of Pentacles. So if you want to bring anything in the 3D, for anything to shift in the 3D, we need to get out of our minds. And so this is what Spirit pretty much is saying. 9 is major arcana Hermit, and everyone knows how much I love the Hermit, because it's where we find ourselves. It's also very it just goes with the High Priestess, right? Spending a lot of time. So you spent a lot of time alone already, maybe in that High Priestess Hermit energy. And I feel this energy more internally. So there was just a lot of thinking, right? Because the 9 of Swords is also Hermit energy, right? These are minor arcanas of the major. But now it's time to move. So my Aquas, what's going on? Give me more of the discontent and boredom. The Moon. And again, I feel like, again, this is the eclipse. So the eclipse put you here. A lot of you, the eclipse, it was the moon, the eclipse that we had in Taurus. And maybe you air signs are not doing so well with the grounded energy, the earth energy. So it's bringing you down, which is what's causing the mind, right? Your air to come down. So let's see this strength by the Strength Spirit. This to me, that moon is just confirmation. There goes that 5 of Wands, and there goes more in the mind, and it's time to put it to bed with the world. So 7 of Cups, this confusion, this mental struggle. For a lot of you, it's people, right? And it's whatever's causing the discourse outside of you that's dragging your emotions right now. It's what needs to be revealed. I think it's the revelation, and Spirit is bringing it up for a reason. A lot of it for you is a negative, is a thought pattern, a thought process because of all the swords. But we need to, there goes that Knight of Cups. We need to find more enthusiasm within our emotions. So I feel this is more about your spirit, your emotional your emotional health. And it's time to get out of the head, because look at that, 8 of Swords. And so it's time to nurture and kind of free yourself. You've got to, I'm feeling a lot of self-love. Offer yourself something. Take yourself out. There's a need to take care of you. Give me more of this 9 of Swords. Give me more of this 9 of Swords. So there goes that 9 of Swords again, and the 10 of Swords. Oh my God, I swear to God, if I see then the 6 of Swords. So these are the similar energies I saw during meditation. And it just is, some of you, it's a relationship. So I'm seeing for some of you, it's a relationship. It could be with a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And for some of you, this is a marriage that's just kind of, you know, for some of you, this is a marriage where it's kind of bringing you down. Some of you may be confused. For others of you, it's just a lack of groundedness. And this is to reestablish your foundation, and approaching it as the Queen of Wands energy. Right now, I feel, because I don't do reversals, because it's suffering in silence, right now you feel very unstable. So there, it also lacks passion. And you're not embodying the passion, which is the strength, the fire energy, which is the Leo energy, the strength required to allow yourself to reignite. We have the 4 of Wands and the Queen of Wands, which also indicates the soul and the passion. So it's also the action card with the Wands, a need to really reground, refocus, regroup, and find what's kind of bringing you down in this 9 of Swords, all this Swords energy that's coming up here. So give me more of this heartache and loss. It's really a self-care time. Yeah, Ace of Swords with this heartache. It's like, these are revelations, and you know, the 3 is the Empress energy. So that means your heart needs nurturing right now. And this was all to bring in this clarity. The Ace of Swords is probably one of the Swords suit is the most, it's the most difficult to get through, right? The mind, what's the mind and what's our inner voice. And it's the most challenge, right? So that's why we're talking about so much swords. It's the most challenge, but it's to bring you to oneness in your mind, to release, to let go, to embark in something new, right? And to allow yourself to free yourself mentally as well. So let's see more on this conflict and defeat. We've got 3 of Cups and a Knight of Cups. You know, for some of you, this is family, 3 of Cups, reconciling with this Queen of Wands. It could be your connection, but something's moving very slow. So I'm going to get more information here. So give me more on this 3 of Cups. Give me more on this 3 of Cups. So walking away. Give me more of this 3 of Cups. I think it's literally walking away from conflict. 3 of Wands, and there goes that Fool. Up, and the 2 of Cups. So this is walking away from conflict, I think. I feel some of you are also waiting. Someone walked away. It could have been this Queen of Wands. It could have been a Gemini with the Fool. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. So it could have been an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But somebody walked away, or you walked away. You probably walked away. There was something that was not satisfying. Clearly, in the mind, something's not satisfying. Give me more of this 8 of Cups. Give me more of the 8 of Cups. You guys are so much in the mind that you're not giving me yes. I'm telling you, this is a marriage, 10 of Cups. And there goes that Ace of Swords with the Fool again. And wow, 5 of Cups, and then Ace of Wands here in the bottom. So I think this is a push energy. What clearly is screaming to me is this is a push energy to make changes for yourself. Give me more on this Ace of Swords. So much waiting. Look at this. And Wands energy. Two of Wands. It's time to make a decision. Three of Swords. I think a lot of you, either separation happened with someone, but there's something wrong with the foundation. Your stability, Aqua. I want to focus on your stability that is taking you out of alignment, putting you in this headspace of struggle. You have to trust the divine. I allow myself to follow divine guidance. You're getting wisdom. You've probably been in stagnation for a long time, or in this emotional state for some time, and at this point it's time to move. It's time to clear things up. I'm gonna get some more on this Queen of Wands. Give me more on this Queen of Wands. Oh my God, more Wands energy. Nine of Wands. Look at Queen of Wands in the bottom again. So Nine of Wands and the Lovers. So again, it's a connection or a decision, you know, and Wands energy, the soul. Lovers for me is not just a connection. It's also represents for me ascension. So this is why I'm saying this is a soul alignment. There's an ascension happening. Some of you can be in a twin flame journey in that soul ascension, because twin flame is an ascension vehicle as well. We all in order for our souls to align, we all awaken in we've chosen different vehicles to awaken. And so this revelation and awakening for a lot of you, it's either through the twin flame journey because of the Four of Wands and the Lovers, or it's just a soul ascension, because again, the Lovers for me is about ascension, plus the Four of Wands is the 1111 card indicating alignment. There is an integration of yourself and your soul's purpose happening at the same time. And us seeing all the wands is because the soul has to be activated. And so you've been standing, you know, kind of on standstill with this Knight of Wands, not making a decision yet fully to drop the past or to move forward. And the Nine of Wands, in order to drop everything, you need that last wand, which is that Ace of Wands, which is the Ace of Wands that I was referring to in the beginning, where now it's just go for it, drop everything and start, because the 10 of Wands comes down to a 1, which is the Ace. So it's it's the ending and the beginning of something. And so right now, this is really where it's at. Chariot in the bottom, there goes more Wands energy. So determination, find the determination to take action. At Eight of Wands, again, action. You're gonna have to find the courage, take the leap, really reignite your spirit, your soul with that Knight of Cups energy. Find something that really can ignite. And I really think it's gonna stem from nurturing yourself. Look at this, you guys. Hanged Man with the Death card and Taurus energy here. Hierophant. This is a lot of drastic change, lots of major arcanas. A lot of you definitely are going through a transitional period right now. So let's see what your abundance is. What is this abundance we're preparing Aqua for? What is this preparation? What is this soul integration preparation for? Woo! Beautiful. Raise or promotion. So congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Oh my God, you guys. Could I not say this anymore? I allow myself to follow divine guidance. So take action based off your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. And then bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you up to a higher vibration, and it reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. And that's what this is. You're gonna have to spend this time kind of really focusing on your ascension, your vibration, because it's an action energy. Some of you may end up working a lot, right? May end up working a lot, maybe embodying this Queen of Wands. Maybe you guys are, some of you are overworked, because Four of Wands can also indicate a job. Nine of Wands, lots of going on. So your hard work will pay off. So maybe all this Nine of Swords is exhaustion, right? You're tired, but it's for a purpose. It's for a new beginning that's gonna really change your life. So, all right, let's see what other guidance for Aqua. Courage, again, the Strength card. Leo energy. You've got Leo energy 3 times. So fortune favors the brave. Don't be afraid of taking your next steps. You're fully supported and protected. Without risk is no life at all. Don't settle for less. You deserve it all. And right, without risk is no life at all. The Fool energy. So this is, again, that leap and that courage, and just even with all the hardship and the mind, like the negative thinking, like our mind's going to places we don't need it to go. We've got to find it. We've got to find that energy. And it really, it takes a lot. It's not easy. It's easier said than done. It truly is here, Aqua. So one more guidance for you. Ooh. Soft. Oh my God, you guys, look at that. It says here, it takes courage. More about courage. It takes courage to stay soft in a world that can be hard. There is strength in my vulnerability. Aquas, you guys can be sensitive. You're one of the oldest signs, right? Zodiac signs, and then it's Pisces. So that just means we're very old souls, and it could be tough. Aquas usually, even though air, Aquarius is the most hermit sign out of the 3, and you guys like to spend a lot of time alone. So and for the simple fact that humans may exhaust you, right? The world, the energy of the world is too dense, and it can put you in the space. But every time these ascensions happen, it's for a reason, and it's really to reactivate that Queen of Wands, that passion, the soul, right? To put us into action, to do something else, to move somewhere else. And you guys are very good at what you do always. So this is good energy overall. I know it doesn't sound that way, but it's moving you. A lot of you are gonna get this raised promotion. It's your hard work is not, it's not going in vain. The transitions weren't in vain. You worked your ass off for this, Aquarius. So I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.